Hey there, YouTube. It's ChefCon123. Just wanted to do a slight update on a couple knives that I had just recently received. Let me remove some shit out of my car because it's full of junk. I practically fucking live in this thing. It's awesome. Anyways, let me take care of some business before we do this. Oh god. Anyways, recently bought a few knives. I've kind of been out of the knife game for a while. I had a shitty job. Let's just put it that way. I'm kind of in a position where I'm making enough money to do whatever the fuck I want now. And it's kind of nice because I've just been finding random shit that I want, and it's kind of stupid. So I won't waste your time. I'll start off with the ones that I picked up, and the two. I just received one today, actually, and another one, the Ferrum Forge Archbishop 2.0, which is dope, by the way. So I'll get to that in a second. I'll try to rush through this because I don't want to ramble on too long. But first, I got the Wee Streak. It's in the same line as the Practic, I guess. M390 steel. G10 handles, liner lock. I'm not sure. I want to say this is titanium. Maybe it's, I don't know. It looks, I don't know. I'm not too sure. It might be steel, the liner itself, but the pocket clip is blue. Great knife, very thin. The edge is super duper sharp. Slices like an animal. Only problem I have personally is I like to choke up on my knives. Normally I choke up on them like this, though. I don't actually like use that. But cool feature. It could have been a little bit bigger. When you hold it like that, the little tip here kind of is real close to your hand, so you got to be careful. If you've got smaller hands, it's probably a better knife. I'm not gonna say my hands are big, but like, I don't know, my fingers, I can feel the edge of that thing, and I know if I like, well, I guess it's not too bad if you're like pulling back, but like if you're, I don't know, you can cut yourself. Wee Streak, kind of a cool design. I like it. It's a unique, the sweep up for the edge here is like really, it's like flat almost, so it slices. Super nice. I carry this at work because I have so many knives that, and a lot that I've picked up recently, but like, you know, that's as far as like carrying them at my job, because I'm like around furnaces and a lot of dirty shit and metal and all that crap all the time. I don't want to lose anything. So second one I picked up was the Wee Crux, or the Ferrum Forge collab. Also a nice knife, S35 VN steel, which is pretty sweet. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Sabenza is the same sort of like formula, not quite as well executed as a Sabenza, you know, obviously, because you're paying a lot of money. But what are you paying for, I wonder? Just not the materials, it's the way it's put together, the precision on how it's put together. That's what the Sabenza kind of is compared to most titanium frame locks. But there's a lot of other makers out there that make knives that are kind of in that ballpark, or sometimes cheaper, and they're almost full customs. Like the Sabenza is kind of like a mid-tech sort of thing, so it's in a factory and shit. So assembled by hand, of course, but like, you know what I mean, just a lot of shit. But great blade. Came pretty sharp. I got it brand new, but it's pretty darn sharp. I haven't really carried this one all that much. I carried it for the first couple days that I had it, kind of that honeymoon phase, but I got this and the Streak on the same day, so I was like, which one am I going to carry? Kind of went back and forth between the two. But another thing with the choil, this one kind of goes out a little bit, like instead of just being like a pew, like a straight up fucking kind of thing. So like a little bit more room for the finger. You can see there's a little bit of space there before my finger actually reaches the blade. So very utilitarian design though this knife is, and I like that. So not emotionally attached, but I like it. It's sweet. It's a good one. The next one I picked up kind of in that same time frame, maybe a couple weeks after that, was the Benchmade 765. This one's actually 666 of 1,000. I think that's kind of cool. M390 titanium frame lock. Same setup as this, only lighter, thinner. The blade is badass. Like, it's so fucking sharp. I've been using this one quite a bit. But it's lightweight. The pocket clip actually makes sense. It fits in your pocket well. It's very slim. Kind of reminds me, if I had to like compare it to something, it would be the like the Bradley Alias almost. It's like a modern Bradley Alias, only better, well, modern, more better materials and that kind of thing. But like still that thin profile, you know, it's very thin. It goes in the pocket. It fits in the hand nicely. I love this one. This is like this is an upscale daily carry. These are like $300, man. I paid $140 for this at a pawn shop here in my town. I don't think they knew what it was, because they had a 761 there too for the same price, and I held it, but I didn't too much care for the size. Like, it was just a little bit too big for me. It was weird. I went to flip it. Oh, and the pocket clip was stuck on the top too, like up here for tip down carry, and I thought that was kind of lame. So I'm like, dude, if I'm gonna pay $140 for a knife, I want to be able to carry it how I want to. If it doesn't have tip up right hand, I don't really give a fuck. So I don't really look into buying it. But the next one I picked up was indeed that the Ferrum Forge Archbishop 2.0 by We Knives. This knife is so good. You know, I've never owned one of the upper scale We knives before, so like I have no idea how their quality is. I've heard nothing but good things, so that's kind of what I was expecting. As soon as I saw the design, I was like, oh yeah, no, I like the design a lot. I always have liked Ferrum Forge's designs, but the Archbishop was always a super kick at that, and the Master Blaster are probably my favorite ones. But there's a lot of different models you could get with the through design, the suspended, the chevron, and all that stuff. But I thought this one looked the cleanest, kind of like nice. But like I was saying about the finger troll thing, okay, there's that one. Look how, like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but that extra, like, whatever it is of an inch that has in the finger groove makes a massive difference. Like, your finger actually fits in there. There's no, you don't feel like you're gonna cut yourself. You don't feel like it's close to this little nippy thing, this little burr here. So whatever you want to call that. But yeah, the finish is great. This one's bronze. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting, but it's a little bronze. But the stonewash is beautiful. It's super nice. I kind of wish I had a lanyard thing. I carry lanyards on some of my knives. Not all of them, but some of them I do. And I feel like I would like to dress this up with some color every now and then. I don't think I'll ever get it. Like, I don't know. They say they can customize shit. Like, they have a guy that does it, or somebody they know or something like that. Ferrum Forge does, and that they can do that kind of work without voiding the warranty. But I don't see the point in changing this knife, really. There's nothing I want to do to it except for carry it, because it's awesome and it looks great. This was worth it. $270 or something like that. Dude, is a fucking mid-tech, man. It feels better than any Sabinza that I've ever had. And I've had the 25, the 21, Unique, Damascus. I've had probably like 6 or 7 different Sabinzas. I've had probably 2 to 3. I've had almost every iteration of the Omnums on at one point in time. And this is right up there. Like, quality-wise, it's probably smoother, actually. It's hard to describe, because those are thumb studs and this one is a flipper. So like, I feel like for what you're paying, this is badass. Like, the company design, nice and linty, but it's super nice, kick ass, perfect blade length, perfect size, feels great in the hand. Like, it fills the hand. Like, that's a weird, it's hard to like hold it and you to like understand how that feels, but it's very ergonomic. So good shape, classy, beautiful knife. Lots of people that I've showed this to have been like, holy shit, man. But then again, they carry like fucking bullshit, like Walmart crap. So I'm actually not too surprised that that's their reaction, but I just picked this up today. I'm super excited. I'm about to go and sharpen this, actually, or an attempt to sharpen it. I don't know how AEBL sharpens, but we'll find out. But I got this today. This is the M75 by jarosz. Badass. Warncliffe, or no, this is the sheepsfoot model. So crazy because the handle looks tiny as fuck, and then this blade is like, it's giant. It seems huge compared to the, well, I mean, relative, it's the same in both directions, but like, you know what I mean? Detent's really strong on this. I had one of the K-bar ones that he had a while back, and I was able to doink 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 flick that sumbitch out on his with his balls, his balls on his balls, no, on his thumb stud. But I was singing ball studs for whatever reason. Haven't had a lot of time to fuck with this knife, but hopefully I can fix that detent. The detent's a little strong. If I had to send it back to him, I absolutely would. If he would adjust the detent to be a little less insane, because, you know, I'm lifting steel all day, parts and shit like that, and like my thumbs and my fingers get all janky and fucked up. So I like knives that are easy to open, because, you know, you can still just thumb stud it. It comes right open. It's no, sorry, I thought something was in my floorboard, but very nice design, fits in the hand like really well. Like I said, when I choke up on knives, I tend to like all the way up on it, so that's a comfortable shape for me. And like just the design, it's beautiful, contoured carbon fiber handles. Pocket clips got his sick little logo on there. I think that's his logo, yeah. So, but yeah, boom. These are the two. These are the nice ones that I have. These are go-tos for me now. I'll probably still carry that Wee knife at work though, because it's just, you know, I don't really feel that bad about beating up on a fucking $130 knife, as opposed to like $230 or $300 or whatever. So I've got my eyes on the 8010 by Cold Steel, kind of popular right now, disappearing off the shelves pretty fast, but it looks promising. I kind of hope that they make maybe a sprint run or some different color G10 for it. Like gray would be really nice, kind of like the 4MAX, just a smaller package. Or shit, man, even orange, or go fucking balls out and get like purple, or forest green would be my favorite. But like I don't really see a lot of forest green G10 knives, so who knows, maybe my dreams will come true. Just do it. But anyways, I figured I'd show you those knives. I'll probably do an update on this in a couple weeks. I'm gonna go ahead and carry it, of course, and I'm gonna sharpen it and let you know how the steel is. But it's AEBL steel. This is these archbishops, also M390 by Wee, but apparently I've used it for the last couple days outside of work, and like it's still pretty damn sharp. So, and it came like, pretty damn sharp is really like a relative term. Like it is very, very sharp. But all of my knives are fairly sharp. I don't ever like, I sharpen them every once in a while. If I don't feel like sharpening them, or like I can get a decent edge on them, but I can't get like a baller edge on it. So sometimes I'll send them out. I'm actually trying to find somebody to take them. So that's what I got. Yeah. Some sick knives, man. I got a bunch in my head. The Kershaw 8 launch, the Kershaw launch 8 and the launch 10 both look awesome. The claw and the fucking stiletto look sweet. So I'm thinking 80-10, then maybe the Kershaws. Maybe hold out for a while, see what happens with Blade Show whenever that rolls around, because I'm sure there's going to be some nice knives that come out there, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to buy some of them. So I don't know, maybe I should relax on that kind of thing, but I mean, YOLO, right? You literally only live once. And a lot of people ask me why I spend so much money on knives, and I say because it's like functional art. You know, some people go buy artwork as, you know, whether it's a hobby or a true passion. Well, knives are truly a passion for me. If I wasn't working so much at my jobs, I'd probably be at least trying to pursue knife making. I have a forge. I have worked with metal before, and now I work in a heat treat facility. So it's like I'm in the right area as far as is pursuing my future or my dreams, but I don't have all the means necessary to do so. Machining, I don't have a lot of experience in. I've used water jets before, but I've never actually done programming before, AutoCAD, that type of thing. So I'd have to, there's a lot of hoops and shit that I'd have to jump through in order to like actually pursue something like that. But I'm genuinely interested in knives. Like, I love blades, just the primitive tools that we've used since the dawn of man. Well, maybe not. I mean, it's obviously we evolved into such things, but like now just the materials and the craftsmanship and like just all the designs that are just truly inspire me to want to do more, to you know, do something exciting. So eventually I will be there. I will be making knives. I'll probably do it the right way. Start out making fixed blades because I have you know, heat treat company in my pocket. So well, I use that loosely. Like, I work in the company. I can make things happen. I can get my shit taken care of, basically. I can get my knives heat treated. But I have to get the steel first. I have to cut them out. I have to design everything and do all that. So it's a long process, and like I'm mentally in all different directions. I've got fucking bills to pay and shit like that, and just, oh god, it's a nightmare. But you know, working as hard as I do, it's allowed me to collect things that I like, and knives are really the only thing that I even remotely collect. And I give a lot of shit away too. So I'll buy a knife, I'll carry it, I'll have it for years, months, whatever, and I'll find somebody and I'm just like, you know what, I've got the perfect knife for you. And I've recently, that's how I've thinned my collection out. I've had probably 8 or 9 that I've let go, and not cheap shit either too, like Griptilians and Kwikins and a couple other different nicer, like 100. Some of them are a little bit more than that. And I'm thinking about, oh, you know what else though? Warncliffe Endura I want as well. Hopefully they do like a sprint run in S30V, but like that would be, I have 2 of the Warncliffe Delicas and I love them. The S30V and the VG10 both have custom G10 on them. They're perfect. They're perfect. Like everyday users, oh shit. Just like the Wii knife, I don't care. I'll fucking thrash on them, and they're still fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I got these nicer ones now, so I'll carry those at work, and nobody cares about your work shit. So it's like, here's my nice shit. This knife cost me a lot. Sorry, it took me like a couple days freaking out waiting for it to get here. So anyways, that sounded like a firework going off. It wasn't. Oh, it's a garage door. Anyways, this is Jeff Kahn. If you have any questions, comments, down up in there. I literally filmed this out of my car, so we're going to do this the old-fashioned way, turning it off. So y'all take care. Thank you.